Hello everyone, I'm Bernice. Today I welcome everyone who participated in this talk. This is one of the very last sharing in our series. The first we invite Wen Pin Hope Lee to share with us the blockchain technology in music application. And also we are very happy to have Hong Kong composer and artist director of Yatpo singer Che Yin to lead the Q&A sessions for us. Because today we have the English simultaneous translation. For everyone who needs translation, you can type in the translation channel.
To English interpretation. So please use the Zoom function if you want to listen to the English interpretation. So, 李老师今天非常
Mr. Lee, today we are very happy to pass you the stage for your sharing on the application of blockchain in music in Taiwan, particularly in the copyright issues. Please share with us the PPT you prepared. Mr. Lee is the very famous composer and professor from Taiwan. This now is the head of Department of Music, National Taiwan Normal University. And he participated in the music part of the usage of blockchain. Welcome everyone. Hello everyone. I am Wen Pin Hope Lee. It's a coincidence to have been invited by Ms. Chan of the International Association of Theatre Critics, Hong Kong. So we should now start. After my presentation, I welcome everyone to ask me questions in the Q&A or contact me afterwards. I'll give you my contact info afterwards. About a decade ago, there's from a Japanese scholar invented the blockchain concept, and most of it applied to the virtual currency, cryptocurrency. There are so many figures in the laboratory have represented in this part. If you don't have much information or knowledge about blockchain, you can take this presentation as a start. I will share with you how to apply blockchain into art in the text or documentation. About music or text, the use of blockchain is very widely used. The first PPT. This is a little bit like telling a story. I will illustrate some concept with a very simple story. What is the issues of protection of copyrights, and also the dividends in the future. Xiaoming is a writer and lyrics writer and composer, and he will upload his songs to YouTube. And during the creative process, he will have to put much effort to promote and to get more likes. So Xiaomi has an agent to broadcast his songs. After half year, he has his dividend, but it is very small amount. So he is very surprised because the hit rate is very high, but why the dividend is so small. And he is very confused. And he surprisingly found out that there are so many famous singers are also facing the same problem. And also he discovered that Xiaomi covered and his songs also. So in the part 2 of the story, Xiaomi is a cover singer, and he has a very big fan base, and he always sings a cover song and upload to the community. One day, Xiaomi heard a song from Xiaomi and liked it very much, and uploaded to the community, and then he received Xiaomi's warning letter that illustrated this. He has already infringed the intellectual property rights. But when you cover a song, there must be the lyric, the melody, and also the recording. There are different groups. Has to talk to different groups, and also to pay for different copyright fees. In this process, there are so many different things that are very difficult to understand. So there are several case studies. There is a song in Taiwan which is very famous. It's called "Engraved in My Heart." The original creator said, "I haven't copied anyone, but there are some similar melodies, but I haven't copied." So he defended his original copyright. So has to state when he created, and also the lyrics, and also the recording passed to whom. And then he went through all the processes in the legal system, and the court the court ruled out that it is an original. Another case was Sun Derong. He said he's a very famous creator. And he claimed that the Warner Brothers has very unclear copyright documents, and he lost more than $1 billion Taiwan dollar because of this infringement of his copyright. And also in the US, there is one Wayne Music Publishing sued Spotify, WeSing Music Publishing. In the Spotify, there are on Spotify platform, the music haven't been all licensed. There are much of the operation has been hidden under black box. The other one is in Taiwan. There is another Qing Feng as a singer and also with his performer agents. There is a lawsuit in the performer agency in the contract because the singer haven't noticed him about the about the expiry of the contract. So the contract continued. And then the agency thought that Qing Feng breached the contract. So that's at the end they reconciliated. But this is for an unknown creator. It's very difficult to share the profit. Another is Hebe, SHE said, Hebe, singer in Taiwan. She organized a concert, but in the song, the song belongs to TIM Productions. Although this was written by Hebe, but the agency sued her because the copyright belongs to the company, and the lawsuit continued. And Warner Brothers, another one. This is very clear in the information. And Liu Jiachang sued Warner Brothers about the ownership of the songs. We have to discuss the top problem, how they formulate the contracts, and the paper contract cannot be found, and the creator and the copyright owner is very confusing for them. The problem after organizing the problem, there is several important notes about the creation of music and recording of music and the broadcasting of the music. Will it be passed on to after the contract has been signed? Well, how about how about every time we signed the contract? Because we tend to forget. So the dividend haven't been. Although I created the song, but how can I get the fair dividend every year? The creator, this is what the creator concerned. We have one computer and we can create music. For these small or unknown creators, how they protect their rights. But if they have to find a lawyer, it is too expensive. So we have to talk about an exponential growth of the music creators and create some problems too, similar problems too. Adi is a KOL, and he said on Twitter that his income from YouTube has been robbed off because of the free music. He used some free music, but afterwards the owner decided to close the to change the copyright terms. So his income from the YouTube videos have been shifted to the music creator. So what are the terms about the music copyright online? There are, but there are no standard control over the music, and also some of the music controlled only on certain platform. For example, YouTube. I cover a song and upload to YouTube. YouTube will tell me it is copyrighted, but YouTube will let you use it, or except when the copyright owner complained on YouTube. Otherwise, there is no AI system to rectify or to find out the problem. The original creator will not know. So some of the very famous songs will have cover online and infringed the property rights. The original creator and also will not know the scope of the copyright. Very small amount of people who use it will, and this is very long time black hole for the music industry. No matter is the creator and also the lyrics writer, what are the rights that you have in music? And also recording is also another creation. And when should I go for which kind of rights? And cover songs, if cover songs upload to a public platform, there will be 3 public authorizations. For example, different bodies, record company, and have to do with them on the property rights. And these property rights extended to different problems, and also very unfair and uneven status for discussion. For example, they have pay the fee probably is not the original discussion, and also may not the dividend may not be fair, and also there might not be very clear documents, and also very expensive to have a lawsuit against big companies. At least in Taiwan, in the market, and also the market practices today, the income is very, very unclear. In the blockchain, at this moment, we have the best solution, at least at this moment, using blockchain. Decentralized, and the decentralized.
Once it is on the blockchain, it is very difficult to tamper it.
It cannot be changed. If you have a file A and you want to change to B, and also at any time, A can be traceable to the source, and also the decentralization. But there are no management centralized management. We have the at the back end system. In all the system now at the back end, there are also managers. They can change the information.
被侵权的情况，那区块链技术状况是去中心化，它是由
So for blockchain, this is all about decentralization. And maybe you don't know who's there, and you don't know who's there. This is decentralization. So with this blockchain and legal rights protection services, what kind of changes will we bring to the market? In Taiwan, we are building a new digital platform. We call it the Buzzhood. So this is a new digital art and culture market. The blockchain technology is used with rights protection services. Because for this era, a lot of times it's about one person making creations, creating songs. So as a songwriter, just one person, how do we become a team? So what you write out for the first person to the marketing, the end of the lifetime, starting with the creation to write one syllable or write one word, one lyric. And once the artwork is completed, we can do save the evidence or save the proof. So what we can do is, for the future, the writers, the artwork can be marketed, can be promoted, and that way we will be able to make a profit. On the left-hand side, if you are a creator with an agent or without an agent, you need the proof of your creation journey. You are working with other co-creators, having a autonomous, simplified contract, and we can even do very clear profit-sharing design. So in the future, you can protect your own rights. Once you are done with your artwork, you have done all the contracts, all the copyright, and all the profit sharing, and now we do the release. This is automation to replace manual work. Other than blockchain, we're also working with AI companies. All of this will be done or calculated by AI. So all of those are 0101 data. If 0 and 1 has errors, then the robot or AI will replay the whole process, and you will be able to see what went wrong. And then in the future, human beings will be involved, such as the Xiaomei want to make a cover. Xiaomei can come into the platform and receive a one window of authorization or licensing. So these are the services this Buzzhood platform can provide. For example, asset management, or we say there is a controversy about the copyright, then we will be able to work on rights protection. So if Xiaoming and Xiaomei are here on the Buzzhood, their problems can be solved. This is what our team is designing. This is what we are promoting. For example, in the future for this Buzzhood, is being designed well. We can provide a royalty, and we can have a very clear, detailed dividend provision, so that your rights are permanently protected instead of being breached or infringed. Let's take a look at the Buzzhood platform. This is a demonstration. As you can see, just like a Google and Gmail, you can browse your work, you can manage your work, you can manage the contract. So music writers, you can create and you can upload. If you're not happy about the music, you can change anytime. And there is also, you can settle. So you can settle and get paid from this. And then you will also see the contract that you have signed. And then on the right bottom part, you will see when did you upload, what kind of music you have uploaded. You'll be able to see all of this because this is traceable. Same thing, financial management. As you can see here, how many people have viewed your work, how much money you made, and of course, the calculation of different artwork is different. If it's a cover, then it's a bit cheaper. If it is being put on a show or a performance, then it can be more expensive. Or say you work with other platforms, you work with other organizations, all of this, the income for you will be calculated here. So I have been talking about this kind of a blockchain in combination with this copyright protection. Once I have released the NFT, I have sold this to the platform. And then minus all of those administrative costs. If it is being sold to another person a second time, then the creators, the primary creators, should be able to receive some part of the profit. For example, if we do a manual calculation, maybe we do half a year of a calculation. But if we use the blockchain AI accounting, this profit sharing is real time. We can do it anytime. This is the year before last year. This is one of the NFT release case study. I wrote a song for the tunnel, the song of the tunnel. As you can see, this is a chain of the work creation. So when did I create this song? How did I create this song? Explanations of the lyrics, explanation of the music. So let me summarize a little bit. Blockchain, the technology itself, IT or the system, or the network, everything is changing. Every day is changing rapidly. Just like a ChatGPT is something new. And there is this AI, AVA, for composers. So it will help you. Let me put it this way. Because we are professionals, we can hear the difference. But IV created music is very similar to something created by Mozart. So AI is very specialized. Maybe this AI combined Mozart's music and J. Chow's lyrics or some of the other symphony. So this is the combination. So can AI sell it? Yes, it can sell. But the law says that AI generated music has to be free. But in the future, maybe AI generated music can be sold as well. So either music creation in words and art. AI can also create art. AI can actually create something like the avatar. AI will be able to generate 100% of the avatar. But is this copyright infringement? So this is all very controversial. So this kind of a creation copyright, we are following what the US is doing. Because the US, if we look at it, the legal structure, the framework is already in place. So protocols are made, the regulations are made either EU or Asia. A lot of times we are following the US practices in order to enter, say, NOT or metaverse. In metaverse, I don't know if this is the asset is like a physical asset for a country. Maybe the country is gone in real life, but in metaverse, country is created. They can buy a land in metaverse, and they call it, say, the new America. The new America is a virtual region. And if I want to go into your country, if I want to visit this new America, I want to go to the sites. And do I have to pay? So this is very interesting. It seems like irrelevant, but the metaverse is something maybe that will happen in the future, because I am creating my own metaverse. My music, my lectures, myself, my life, this is all interconnected. The equipment in the future, 5G, or carriers. Maybe we don't need carriers. Maybe in the future, we can wear like contact lenses. Once we wear contact lenses, we will be able to see the metaverse. It's not something impossible. Just like AWC, Science and Technology Expo, I have been following the press. It's really out of my imagination. I think maybe we can have some injection equipment on our feet and we can fly up to the sky. The future is really unimaginable. So I will stop here. Thank you. Thank you. You can stop sharing. We will welcome our speaker, Mr. Ng, to share with us the status in Hong Kong. Any comments to share with us about what Professor Lee has said? Thank you. Thank you, Professor Lee. What you have shared, I think I have a very similar thinkings here in Hong Kong about copyright. Let me share with you what Hong Kong is like. In Hong Kong, I can say that the majority of the creators work with Hong Kong Composer and Lyricist Association. Majority of creators will sign a contract with this association. So all the copyright, the performance, and the broadcasting are all managed by this company. So Hong Kong, there's only one company. So professional music creators will sign a contract with this company. If it is being performed in a performance, a concert, if it is played in a concert, then you will get some copyright royalty. So I have been thinking that other than this company, at the beginning, we saw this case study of Xiaomei and Xiaoming. If we're going to sing a song and put it on the internet, and if we have to clear a synchronization right and work with this copyright company, so the two companies have to clear the rights, and then you can cover other people's songs. So this is actually quite complex. For example, if I want to sing someone else's songs, in Hong Kong, it's also very complicated. But I have seen that this Buzzhood platform, this is a very good idea. In Hong Kong, I think we have several important issues. The most important issues very little people in Hong Kong have a wallet. We are delayed than Hong Kong and then Taiwan, because people in Hong Kong, if you have a wallet, then you will use this virtual cryptos and NFT. Then they will know how to enter this new world, because most of the professional music creators have a contract with this copyright company. How do we
can have
work with the copyright company and then work with the NFT, the crypto profit sharing?
With the cryptocurrency has to be connected or divided.
Whether traditional company entering the
and
crypto.
For cryptocurrency, I have a problem that is very practical problem. For example, I want to know. So, for example, now I have to find a creators represent agency. If it's a big company, I need to contact the staff of this company. But normally, these copyright companies, for example, in Hong Kong, usually there's 1 or 2 people in a big company who are dealing with these issues. And for most of the time, although we want to clear the rights issues, we also put efforts to find a person, but it takes very long time. So I always want to have a very similar thinking with Professor Lee of using the blockchain, to record to solve the copyright issues. But for now, the cryptocurrency application and also issuing the coins for legitimate currency, there are very different practical difference in taxation and company auditing, and at this moment in Hong Kong, they are all it's separated. For example, in a company wants to buy my copyright, if it is using cryptocurrency, it's not possible. So for Hong Kong, it's a long way to go. But I think basically we need to have more people to go into this market. That is very important. And you mentioned the practical reasons and problems in Hong Kong. Professor Lee, can you share with us the situation in Taiwan, including how they handle the wallets, and also how to interact with the market, and also the legal problems in Taiwan. Let me simply respond to the questions. In Taiwan, when we deal with the blockchain scholar and legal representatives, and we have a group, we know each other and have a team. So in the system, we need to focus on the younger generation who were born after the 2000, and also independent creators. For example, for us, we are already 3 generation gap between them. For us, it's very complicated for us. This is an unresolved problem. We cannot draw a line for people who are 40s or above. For me, I like to learn new technologies. For example, I have a monthly digital for 50s. For us, for our age, we have contacted, we work with technology for a long time. For me, I like new technology, and also I like technology products. But for the people who are who have no interest on it, it's impossible for them to connect with it technology. And also, the second issue is that we will start. We have to have the concept of token. There's $1, $1 token per token. We can download some music. For the currency portion, we use the currency to buy the token. In Taiwan, we have to solve it's a very complicated problem. We need to talk to the officials. The online payment and Weixin payment. And this is a surveillance. There are surveillance by the government. Cannot hear. And also the credit card and the line pay. And also they have taxation problem. In Taiwan, we have been discussing with the tax bureau. We will connect with the tax bureau, and for the consumer, they buy a token. My company will have to pay a certain amount of tax. This is in this real world system. In Taiwan, we have started because we have the blockchain alliance, and also in the government, they are helping us to solve this problem. So in Taiwan, and in the blockchain, this is my standard, but in the past it was paper form, and now in NFT and membership. So we have smart contracts, and we have solved some bug problem, and then we have escalated to the 1.0 version. It can't be perfect, but at the beginning we are very clear that we design for the future. If you are the people of this time, you need to learn, and you have to abide by the law. You can't say that I'm 70 years old, I don't have to abide by the laws. But in Taiwan, we are changing law. In the past, there are traffic rules that are changing now. But for the older drivers, they think it is ridiculous law, but in reality, if you break the law, you are fined. So for the future, we are developing a system and the legal system to control. And through the metaverse and virtual reality, the error percentage is very small. And it's very precise word, but it needs to start now. Thank you, Professor. We welcome everyone to ask questions in the chat box, and also you can raise your hand to ask a question. Mr. last year you have a children's song NFT. What have you, what obstacle you faced? And also the content shared by Professor Lee will help you for the future planning. Last year I issued an NFT because I think in Hong Kong there are very few people who are in this area, but for the future it's very important. And I tried a little bit, and in Hong Kong it's very they are very not unfamiliar with NFT, and in a few months ago in the government policy not supportive, and it takes a long time for the citizens in Hong Kong to understand what it is about. In the past, I have studied the Taiwan situation because they are more advanced than Hong Kong and more matured in this area. I think I hope in the future the government is going to support in the future 2 or 3 years. There are a big development in this area. And in Hong Kong, is very backward to compare with Taiwan. Professor Lee, I have a question for you. If there are some songs there are no copyrights, but if they have put on the online, there are any problems of it? Our design concept, we focus to younger generation, but I have not given up the older generation. This system, if the management power, the way of management, we will force the copyright companies to take into account the advancement. We have talked to the lawyers that the simplest way, the original creation, you do not know who owns the copyright. You can upload and in a public platform, and you can declare if you are not sure about the copyright, you can declare the copyright. You can declare this piece of work has no traceable copyright, so you can use and then, for example, if someone come to you and tell you that this is I own this work, then you can talk to them. If you use our platform, the owner can approach you. Then we can talk about how to use, and you can connect with them. And there are ways to, if there are unclear copyright issues, you can first declare the rights. And then another way is commercial use. You have to pay. But if you're commercial use, but you are a charity, maybe it may be free. There are the problems that we have thought about. And in our future platform, at this moment, we are discussing with the Cultural Bureau and the legal system. We are solving problems longitudinally and vertically. And this is a very complex problem, which and the law is updating anytime, and in different countries and in areas they have different. And how we can consolidate all these into a big data And or probably in 50 years or in 100 years, there will be a consolidated information through blockchain, metaverse, and online network. We can have a united global United Nations bodies to discuss the issues online. I am very optimistic about the AI. The world village concept is we have a different time zone with the US, and we have some people that haven't met in real person, but we are very familiar with which at
all the people who were born after the 1980s, the 1990s, they are ready to this model. Once this model is created, then they know what is legal. Everyone has to be compliant. Maybe in the future, there's going to be a global court. So there will be a security council, 5 representatives. If a Thailand creator try to take litigation of one plagiarism of a Taiwan creator, then we have to go to, say, this global court. Like Thailand, it is actually faster. It is faster in terms of the evolution of blockchain than Taiwan. All the certification, all of the children's education system are all on the blockchain. We don't have much time. I actually have one question for the two of you to share with us, because sometimes we see this unclear future. But in terms of this technology, what about the relationship between the creator and the audience? Please share with us. Maybe Professor Lee, go ahead, or Mr. Okay. Blockchain is interesting. Creator and the performers and the audience, I think they will have a closer relationship than before. On NFT, compared to traditional channels, the performer and the fans, they have a relationship traditionally. The traditional relationship is quite common, it's very general. But for NFT, there are new ways of play. More people will be involved. The more people are involved in the system, is the better. I agree. Hong Kong, you said that Hong Kong didn't have a wallet. But in Taiwan, actually, we have been trying to promote it these few years. We ask people to come to our activities. We tell them what is the blockchain, what is wallet, what is hot wallet, what is cold wallet. So we teach people how to use it, just like Google. 20 years ago, who knows Google? Someone is asking you to join another meeting. Before dictation, before we cannot use Google information, but now you can actually use the Google copy paste, and you can say this is your origin. So this is going to evolve with the development of technology. It is our honor to have invited Professor Li. because you actually create a lot of work. And you also pay attention to copyright, and you do promotion, and you do advocacy. So I think there are a lot of the areas worth the creators in Hong Kong to learn. And also the critics as well, we also need to learn. At the end of March, we're going to have 2 workshops just to teach people to start using the wallet, to activate the wallet, because this is the basis. Without the basis, we cannot even enter the door. I know Professor Lee has another arrangement at 8:30. So let's stop here. Thank you all. Thank you, Professor Lee and Mr. Actually, if you want to contact the Professor Lee, you can actually contact him via Google, because that's how I contacted Professor Lee. Well, if you have online meetings, please also send me the link so many people can be involved and many more people can learn about this and be involved. If we have your consent, then we can actually upload this whole thing onto the website so we can share with everyone. We will go with the higher technology into the future. I would like to say goodbye to all of you for now. We have another session at 9 p.m. It's more about mainland China. So you can pay attention to our series of activities. Thank you. Goodbye.